Hey, what's going on, guys? So, yesterday we discussed the possibility of further consolidation in the chart, giving us a little bit more of a downside move in the wave 4 in our primary degree wave count before we can actually see price action head higher. So, are we near that breakout? Are we confirmed with that? It's almost there, I'd say, right? If we see price action in the overnight session, the futures market give us a good positive momentum to the upside, then likely it is confirmed that we are going to see move to the upside to complete this wave 5. Now, let's review both the bullish and the bearish counts because we may see there's also that chance that we see more consolidation, right? More price action in the sideways format leading up to the CPI data on Friday and the Federal Reserve interest rates decisions, right? Next week on, next week. So let's dive down. The SPY here on our bullish count is suggesting that the 100% extension in the white count right here, right, 4751 was our support. All right, yesterday's video, we're noting the fact that the 38.2% retracement was going to be a little bit of our area of interest before we can see potential markets head on higher. Now, we were looking for a triangle, but since the pre-market, we were breaking lower. Now, the markets did good today, right? We broke into new highs intraday, not all-time highs, intraday highs, and we see positive momentum. All right, so what are we going to look for? I want to see a break above its previous resistance in the wave 3. So 416.85, which is the previous wave high here in the third wave. And also here, the high of 417.44 is going to be our next level of resistance. Now, we can look at this in many different ways. We can look at this in the A, B, C pullback or W, X, and Y. The implications still remain the same. Now, I'm looking at this as an ABC because it was suggested by one of our members in the Discord group, and it kind of fits the picture. All right, so we have the W wave, then we have ABC into the X, and now we have 3 waves down into the Y. Maybe the Y wave is still ongoing. Maybe we still get another leg lower in 3 waves. Again, before we head higher or head lower, depending on what the data on Friday unfolds. All right, but for now, we're going to operate on this. We're going to keep patient. Now, this count becomes invalid if and when we break invalidation levels. All right, so this morning in our Discord group, we made note that here's a screenshot right here, June 7th. This is a chart. I'll blow it up for you guys in just a second. So invalidation is at 397.84. So it's just it's looking a little bit sketchy, right? That triangle that I was noting yesterday, and therefore we're considering now as a flat correction. Now this chart looks like this, and I think I showed you guys yesterday in the video. I showed you triangle, but we have the ABC this morning, right, into the wave 4. All right, so what I'm trying to say here is that we may see, if it's a complex correction, then we're going to see more sideways. If it's just the flat correction, then we're likely going to see higher moves into tomorrow. All right, so what could be those targets to the upside? There's 2 ways we can look at this, right? So we're gonna take an extension from the wave 1, all right, to the 4, assuming that the 4th wave was completed here, and equality of wave 1 and 4 is gonna give us a price target of 426.31. All right, 426.31 could be our next target before we start seeing some major resistance here. It is likely that if we go higher or reach up to the zone, as you can see here, triple top, right, 1, 2, and 3, and then we reject it, markets are trying to make their way back up to this area. If they do, then it is likely that we're going to see that 3-wave pullback into the wave 2. All right, so how do you confirm this? How do you confirm that we may see this wave 5 complete and then the next leg lower? Like I just said, it's pretty simple, right? We see 5 waves up, confirm the trend. 5 waves up starts confirming the trend, but what really confirms it is that 3-wave pullback, that A, the B, and that C. All right, wherever we end up here, that retracement to a fib level of 23.30 to 38.2% retracement is going to give us that opportunity that we're looking for to give us the exact, to give us the rally to the 3rd wave. All right, but we're not gonna speculate that yet. We're gonna wait to the wave 5 to unfold. All right, otherwise, guys, if this is not going to be the case, let me just clean this up for a second. Here we go. Let me shut this off and turn on our alt count. All right, so this count here becomes valid if we start breaking lower. All right, like in the bullish count, if we start breaking south of that wave 1 invalidation, right, if we start breaking lower, right, then this count becomes valid. Otherwise, if we start breaking north, right, of 422, 418, 413, well, we already did 413, but 418 and 422, then it's likely that we're gonna keep on heading higher. All right, so this one is still on technically valid, right, from an Elliott Wave standpoint, and so for that reason, I'm still tracking it. Now, is it favorable? I think at this point both counts, right? Just pay attention. Just hang on for 1 second and give me your attention here. It's anyone's game right now, bulls or bears, right? 50-50. If you're bullish, just be patient. If you're bearish, be patient, because your move will come, whether it's up or down. We're going to see in the next session or so, because this resistance, as you can see, is holding up the market. Market is waiting for something. All right, so just be patient in executing any of your trades. All right, so let's jump on over to the triple Qs. And in the bearish count of the triple Qs, as you guys clearly see, we've been tracking this wave 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, A, B, C in the flat correction to the wave 2, 1618, 315, or 315.90, 315.59, and 303.55 has been that zone of our resistance. Well, we've been sandwiched between that area, consolidating. And when we see price, hang around that area, it is likely that we're going to see, it's accumulation, right? Where it's likely that we're going to see a move to the upside or to the downside, whichever it's going to be. So markets are waiting on something. So that's the bearish count. And the bearish count will suggest that if in fact this resistance holds, then we're going to likely take an extension from the high of wave 1 to the end of wave 2, and equality comes in at 242.48 in the triple Q. So once we see this wave 2 complete, ABC, we see a sharp move lower and prepare. So in this case, how do we prepare for this bearish count for you bears out there? When we start breaking south of 293.99, then that is going to be your confirmation. But if we hold support, right, if we hold that zone, then we're going to confirm our wave count here in our primary, in our main structure, right? So 1, 2, 3, ABC into the 4, holding support, and then our final fifth continuation to the upside. Then we see that 3-wave pullback in the wave 2. So this will look like this, right? This will be the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So this wave 2, just don't mind this right here. This wave 2 is going to look like an A, B, and C, right? Whichever this is going to be, right, to a potential 38.2% retracement. Even if we do something like this, right, assuming that it's going to come anywhere here, right, the idea is that we want to see these two levels hold, right, likely the 38.2% retracement, at which point we will try to take a trade opportunity to give us upside exposure in the wave 3. All right, guys, so still, just be patient. A little bit more of a waiting game this week, I believe, before we start seeing any moves for a swing opportunity. Intraday, we've been seeing great. We took a couple of intraday trades today. Looking forward to more this week. We have great traders in our Discord group, so look forward to seeing you there. All right, guys, take good care. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.